Hello, everybody. It is Jeannie with Argy, and we're finishing up our education series. Now, we've talked about the projected cost of college, and last week we talked about saving in a 529 plan, which is far and above the most common place to save. But this third and final week, I wanted to talk about some maybe outside of the box things, ideas that you've never considered. The first I actually stole from a client, and I think it's a really interesting story. Their son was not particularly academically focused in high school, and while he talked about going to college and wanted to go to college, they were a little concerned about saving a bunch of money in a 529 plan. They were concerned that if they started paying for school, he wouldn't finish it. So the idea was that their child would have skin in the game, that when he started school, he recognized it as an investment in himself that he would be paying for. So he started with student loans from day one, but at the same time, they were actually saving in a brokerage account with the intent to pay off his student loans, or at least a portion of them, when he graduated. Now he's in his senior year, still under the assumption that he is paying for this education himself. He's been very successful, and imagine what a great graduation present that's going to be when mom and dad say, oh, by the way, we're actually going to help you pay off these student loans. There are some advantages lost. You lose some tax advantages relative to the 529, and there is a cost to his student loans. Some of them have been accruing interest from day one, but I think the whole story and the whole idea is actually pretty cool. Now, if you watched any of my real estate videos, you know that I personally am funding some of my children's education through real estate, and I did that by structuring the mortgages to actually pay off right when my oldest child turns 18. Now, the projected cash flow will only be about half of what I'm expecting their education to cost. So the other half I am saving in a 529. Now, the third and final, and I would not be myself if I didn't bring it up, is the Roth IRA. But the difference is I'm not talking about the parent's Roth IRA. I don't want you to touch yours. Yours is for retirement. I want you to consider starting a Roth IRA for your child in their own name. Now, lest you forgot, you can actually distribute your contributions from a Roth IRA if the account has been opened for 5 years. Now, notice I didn't say growth, I said contributions, but that adds a layer of flexibility to an account that you don't have with the 529. So maybe they'll use it for a wedding or a down payment on a house, or maybe they'll never use it. It is a cool way to save for future expenses, and you don't necessarily have to wait until age 59 and a half to tap into it. We've already talked about the tax advantages of the Roth, so I won't go into them, but there are some considerations. For your child to have their own Roth IRA, they have to have earned income. So typically this recommendation works for the small business owner. So let's say that you are a physician and you own your own practice, and your child comes by the office and actually helps clean or take out the trash or does filing or does any number of things around your office, and you hire them as an employee. You pay them earned income, and then you can contribute the equivalent to a Roth IRA. This could have some even better tax advantages. And as always, you have to consult with your CPA because everybody's situation is different. But if you intend to save for your child's expenses anyway, then it would be potentially better to pay them earned income at their income tax rate and then turn around and save it, as opposed to paying yourself at your income tax rate and then turning around and saving it. Now, again, consult with your CPA. With every benefit, there's another consideration. For example, if you are hiring a child and paying them through your business, you will have to pay payroll and FICA taxes. There's always additional complexity. So you really want to vet out this idea, but it is a creative way to save for some of those longer term expenses that is a little bit more flexible than your typical 529. So I hope you took something different and new from this video. I have no idea what we're talking about next week. So if you have any suggestions, let me know. But I know we'll be back again soon. Hope that you all have a wonderful rest of your week, and we'll be in touch soon.